Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 of W&D versus Penta. W&D won game 1. They're looking to claim control of Group 2 here, or Group A, pardon me, with a win. The 2 points will put them firmly at the top of their group. For the side of Penta, Daring, Haru, Ragnar, Moskva, Des Moines, Minnow, Ohio, and Ohio. For the side of W&D, Haru, Ragnar, Gross, Stalingrad, Des Moines, Napoli, Des Moines, Vermont, and Montana. And member bands, ladies and gentlemen, were the Brisbane and the Gearing. Brisbane by W&D, Gearing by Penta. And so let's watch in to see how this one goes. Now, looks like a more even split here from the side of Penta, daring Ragnar into B and 4 and 3 ships swing the other way. Whereas it's Grows, Ragnar heading towards B. W&D's got to be very careful here. And then a fair split. Watch this Des Moines, though. Des Moines, the problem for the Des Moines of W&D is he's going to be on the wrong side of the map, it looks like. Or on the island, more accurately. Because if he's on this island, he won't have angle to the Daring and Ragnar that are over here. Now, keep an eye here. So, No Name Lord is going to have, you can see the radar positioning. But they're not doing anything yet. So, bots and CEO are going to be ready to smack Eobard. Now, Eru is smoking up the Stalingrad and the Des Moines. So the Des Moines is going to stay behind that smoke cloud, use that to get up to these islands undetected. Stalingrad going to get to this island and sit there. Get ready for spotting. There's the Ragnar spotted. Ragnar has to be very careful. Eobard is not going to... He's going to just push back. They know something's in the cap now, so they could pop No Name. And there's the radar immediately. Ragnar of Eobard now in prime position to smack CEO of Dog, though he does see bots all day as well. Here come the shots. They want to get the shots in and force CEO of Dog out. And look at this once again. Just absolutely beautiful focus fire. It's not being nearly as effective as it was the first game. Granted that when you have 7 ships shooting, that's a bit of a difference. But 4K plus, almost 5K, and climbing now off of the Daring, and still 5 seconds on the radar. They force the DCP out, and they got to be very careful here that he's not going to get hit by one of these last salvos and suddenly a fire put on him. Because if he takes a fire right here, that feels kind of bad. Manages to back up, down 6K post-heal, so definitely a nice salvo there from the side of W&D. Eobard takes some damage, has not healed yet. We'll keep an eye on that. First blood cap does go to the side of W&D. And Penta's El Snackman gets chunked for about 15K there on that salvo. Down 23,000 overall. Now, B-Cap is taken for the side of Penta. They managed to get in there. They take it. Daring does get radared, but it's just too late. Shots as he tries to run away. He's going to take a little bit more damage. A little bit more. Eobard continuing to work on CEO of Dog, but a 2-to-1 cap advantage for the side of Penta. Now, Penta, watch this health. They are down 60,000 health. That is something to keep an eye on. And see how that goes. A lot of that is just from the nature of where they started health pool wise. But 60k is a significant chunk. And so now as we rotate into more of the mid game, you're noticing the minnows out here set up trying to protect from wide. The minnow saying, I can smack something, especially with radar. Points out there trying to play the edge, be able to deny them if they push in too quickly and get broadside. Penta's kind of pushing away over here, but they've got the Des Moines Haru charge coming down the edge. And Vile is spotted briefly, though as the rush comes gets dark, so I don't expect to see him fire back at the Haru. We'll watch these shells in. Shells in are going to miss. And now it's a 50-point lead in climbing for the side of Penta. Now, sitting here silently just analyzing, you can see Penta's play coming to fruition. They're moving the Rougemont Des Moines around. They've got the Montana in a rough spot, and they're going to start farming FaZe down fairly quick. Napoli is the only hold on that edge for the side of WND, preventing it. Ragnar is getting B uncontested right now. Minnow Raiders, they'll spot the Grozavoy, but here come the Rougemont Des Moines, and actually the Grozavoy being spotted. Mixa will turn out, try to take as much as he can, but now the Des Moines gets to smoke up and start pushing in, and they know exactly where the edge of that radar range is. 2 caps now, and that points lead changing. Though look at FaZe. FaZe, like I said, just he's in a real bad spot because of that push around. You could see it coming from Penta. They push around, and now FaZe's just getting absolutely murdered. Lucky that's only 9k right there, to be honest. Here comes shots. Down to 30k. FaZe is going to be first blood, ladies and gentlemen. Penta looking for early revenge here. You can just see the constant stream in on him. He tries to turn. He does turn and get the shots off. Looks like they're going to be in on the Moskva of Blood Legend. Shots are going to land in. Not a significant chunk. And here we go. FaZe going to go out 8.5 minutes in, and Penta claims first blood. They are now up 140 points for the moment. Keep an eye, though, here on Blood Legend. Blood Legend now in a very problematic spot as well. W&D not quite as quick on the move, but courtesy of that smoke, the Des Moines has the angle across, and you just let the Grozavoy spot. Blood Legend doesn't have radar to the Des Moines or Haru, and so now as he uses that heal, a fire here is permanent. He's going to try to move forward, stay unspotted, but he's not able to get unspotted yet. Very lucky not to be on fire quite yet. And of course, as I say that, there goes the fire. Down to 31k. Watch this, because it is a long time until that next heal, and with double fire, Blood Legend may actually be really in trouble. Down to 24,000. The radar will briefly catch the Grozavoy, but I don't think it matters, especially triple fire in 20 seconds till he can put them out. I think Blood Legend's just gone here. Yeah, Blood Legend is almost assuredly gone. Even with one of them going out, yeah, he's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Grozovoy of Mixa takes a big chunk down to 8,000, 6,000. Shells are in, still down to 6,700. Has not taken any more yet. Oh, he takes another shot from the Ragnar. Problem is, Ragnar doesn't find him. Now the shots come on to No Name Lord. Des Moines of No Name Lord getting pinched. He does have radar ready, but it's not going to spot. Oh, and a massive hit on No Name, and No Name, ladies and gentlemen, goes down. They also get the Napoli on the edge from Kinnymod, and Penta is up 3-1 on ships. And that move across the edge works a lot more effectively this time, and W&D looks like they're going to have to just settle for taking one game, and Penta's going to claim the other. $100,000 health lead to Penta, 2 ship lead. Caps are tied, but they're taking B for the moment unless this daring gets denied. He does get denied a little bit. Down to 15-1. He does have a heal left, so bear in mind he can heal up some of that, but it's not a significant amount. And really at this point for W&D, I mean, this game's over barring a miracle. I mean, your Vermont is at 40,000. He's going to get another heal up, but the Ohio of Silverblade's in position. The Ragnar's not going to be able to farm him down quick enough. Your Harugamo Des Moines Grozovoy group might be able to get a kill somewhere. But even if they do, I don't think one's enough. I mean, that Ragnar has the heals left. He's down to 22,000 already. Down to 19k. They are actually getting some really nice damage on him. He heals up, but he's down under 17k.
Everything is at stake.
Trying to counter it with the heal. The heal is done. He's down to 17k. How much more will they get? Especially because he made the mistake of going... or shooting after going dark. So now they have the prime shot lines onto him again. Des Moines Ferry, they get him to 14-9. Keep an eye on how much more he takes here. He hasn't taken a fire yet, so he hasn't been forced to DCP. Down to 10-7. Get some really good damage value out there on him. Down to 8,900. Yes, he has 2 heals left, but a little bit there. Penta does claim another cap. They're now up by over 100 again. You can see that Vermont, he's trying to live, but it's going to be really tight. Stalingrad at 37,000. Vermont at 1,600. He goes down to the Haru shots just before the heal would come in. 4 ships to 1, and Penta is just 50 seconds away from winning this. And you can see W&D knows this is all but over at this point. They're moving forward. The Ragnar gets in and contests the cap, but it's not going to be enough to make a difference. Barring a miracle kill on Shriver here. And so they get him, and then it's just 5 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, Penta will take this game. They give them... Oh, wait. Ooh, the Ragnar dies at the last second. That does buy 30 seconds of time. Shame on me as a caster for not being ready for that. Now the challenge comes, can you kill off Shriver in time? Shriver's smacked. He's down to 1,400. Shriver's dead. And this comes cautiously. It's not interesting yet. I mean, it's still just buying them time. Shots here should smash the Stalingrad of Dino. He doesn't have the heal ready quite yet. And this should still be Penta win. Yep. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That'll bring it back to 13 seconds. But, I mean, a little bit interesting there at the end from W&D. And ladies and gentlemen, Penta will take that game. Slight delay there at the end. So W&D and Penta will tie the series 1-1, which means I think we're looking towards tiebreakers.